Hello, my name is Manyazol and this is Grade 8 Citizenship Education Practical Supplementary Exercises with their answers and explanations for the answers. Unit 1 and 2. Unit 1. Choose the correct answer. Question number 1. Virtue ethics is primarily concerned with A. Punishing wrongdoers, B. Obeying laws and rules, C. Developing good character traits, D. Avoiding social responsibilities. The answer is developing good character traits. Virtue ethics emphasizes building character traits like honesty, compassion, and fairness. Question number 2. Which of the following best describes virtue? A. A bad habit. B. A characteristic that promotes personal and societal well-being. C. A temporary action. D. A strict rule enforced by law. The answer is a characteristic that promotes personal and societal well-being. Virtue are positive habits or dispositions that benefit individuals and communities. Question number 3. What is the relationship between ethics and virtue ethics? A. Ethics focuses on laws while virtue ethics focuses on actions. B. Both emphasize developing good moral character. C. Ethics deals with outcomes while virtue ethics focuses on good character. D. Ethics opposes the principles of virtue ethics. The answer is ethics deals with outcomes while virtue ethics focuses on good character. Ethics examines right and wrong actions, while virtue ethics emphasizes moral character. Question number 4. Which of the following statements align with virtue ethics? A. Virtues are innate and do not require practice. B. Virtues are habits developed through practice and imitation. C. Virtues are rules imposed by external authorities. D. Virtues do not influence moral decision making. The answer is virtues are habits developed through practice and imitation. Virtues are cultivated through consistent practice and learning from role models. Question number 5. According to virtue ethics, a virtuous person is A. Someone who follows laws without questioning. B. Someone who possesses good character traits and avoid vices. C. Someone who acts based solely on consequences. D. Someone who makes decisions to avoid punishment. The answer is someone who possesses good character traits and avoid vices. A virtuous person consistently displays positive moral traits and avoids harmful behaviors. Question number 6. Which of the following is not a quality of virtue ethics? A. Fairness. B. Compassion. C. Self-discipline. D. Greed. The answer will be greed. Greed is a vice, whereas fairness, compassion, and self-discipline are virtues emphasized in virtue ethics. Question number 7. Civic virtues focus on A. Building personal wealth, B. Promoting the common goods of society, C. Ignoring community responsibilities, D. Prioritizing individual needs over societal needs. The answer is promoting the common good of society. Civic virtues emphasize active participation in society for the betterment of all. Question number 8. Which of these is an example of self-discipline? A. Following rules only when supervised. B. Controlling your impulses to focus on long-term goals. C. Avoiding responsibility at school or work. D. Reacting emotionally without thinking. The answer is controlling your impulses to focus on long-term goals. Self-discipline involves maintaining control over one's action and deeds. Question number 9. Which principle of virtue ethics involves considering others' feelings and acting in their interest? A. Honesty. B. Compassion. C. Courage. D. Prudence. The answer is compassion. Compassion involves empathy and concern for others' well-being. Question number 10. What does prudence emphasize in decision-making? A. Acting impulsively based on emotions. B. Carefully considering consequences before acting. C. Avoiding decisions to escape responsibility. D. Always choosing the easiest option. The answer is carefully considering consequences before acting. Prudence involves foresight and good judgment to make wise decisions. Question number 11. Virtue ethics is important because A. It helps develop a positive attitude towards challenges. B. It ensures strict adherence to laws. C. It eliminates diversity in society. D. It discourages mutual respect. The answer is it helps develop a positive attitude towards challenges. Virtue ethics instills moral values and promotes resilience and optimism. Question number 12. How does virtue ethics contribute to society? A. By teaching individuals to avoid all responsibilities. B. By fostering responsible and contributing members of society. C. By creating a culture of dishonesty. D. By emphasizing personal gain over societal well-being. The answer is by fostering responsible and contributing members of the society. Virtue ethics helps individuals develop habits that benefit both themselves and their communities. Question number 13. What role does honesty play in a virtue ethics? A. It builds trust and strengthens relationships. B. It promotes deception in relationships. C. It discourages accountability. D. It focuses on short-term success. The answer is, it builds trust and strengthens relationships. Honesty fosters trust, which is essential for personal and societal growth. Question number 14. Why is virtue ethics considered essential for eradicating social evils? A. It promotes corruption and inequality. B. It addresses issues like discrimination and violence. C. It eliminates laws and governance. D. It disregards the importance of morality. The answer is, it addresses issues like discrimination and violence. Virtue ethics teaches values like respect and kindness, which helps reduce social injustice. Question number 15. Which statement about virtue ethics is true? A. It focuses only on individual success. B. It discourages self-reflection and growth. C. It prepares individuals for responsible citizenship. D. It is irrelevant in modern society. The answer is, it prepares individuals for responsible citizenship. Virtue ethics equips individuals with moral values necessary for contributing to their communities. Question number 16. Which action demonstrates fairness in daily life? A. Sharing resources equally among peers. B. Favoring friends over others in group activities. C. Ignoring rules to benefit oneself. D. Refusing to listen to others' opinions. The answer will be sharing resources equally among peers. Fairness involves treating everyone equitably and without bias. Question number 17. Which is an example of self-discipline in school? A. Arriving late to school. B. Completing homework on time without being reminded. C. Skipping classes to avoid difficult lessons. D. Ignoring teachers' instructions. The answer is completing homework and on time without being reminded. Self-discipline includes taking responsibility for one's action without pressure. Question number 18. How can generosity be practiced in daily life? A. Hoarding resources for personal use. B. Sharing time and resources with those in need. C. Refusing to help others even when capable. D. Only giving when expecting something in return. The answer is sharing time and resources with those in need. Generosity involves giving selflessly for the benefit of others, Question number 19. What does showing compassion look like? A. Ignoring someone in need. B. Helping a friend in distress. C. Mocking someone for their mistakes. D. Prioritizing personal gain over others' well-being. The answer will be helping a friend in distress. Compassion involves understanding and acting on others' needs with empathy. Question number 20. Which scenario reflects the application of courage? A. Avoiding a difficult situation to stay comfortable. B. Standing up for what is right even when unpopular. C. Ignoring an opportunity to correct an injustice. D. Giving up when faced with challenges. The answer is standing up for what is right even when unpopular. Courage involves taking action in challenging situations despite fear or opposition. Unit 2. Question number 1. What is meant by the term state structure? A. The physical boundaries of a state. B. The distribution of power within a state. C. The economic policies of a state. D. The cultural practice of a state. The answer will be the distribution of power within a state. State structure refers to how power is distributed among various levels of government. Question number 2. Which one of the following is not a type of state structure? A. Unitary. B. Federal. C. Confederal. D. Autonomous. The answer is autonomous. Unitary, federal, and confederal are the three main types of state structures, while autonomous refers to a characteristic rather than a structure. Question number 3. In a unitary state structure, power is A. Concentrated at the central government. B. Shared equally between all regions. C. Delegated permanently to regional units. D. Divided strictly based on population size. The answer is delegated permanently to regional units. In a unitary state, the central government holds all power and may delegate it temporarily to subunits. Question number 4. What is a key characteristic of federal state structures? A. No separation of power between the regions and the central government. B. Complete independence of regions from the central government. C. Power is shared between the central government and the regional governments. D. All power is concentrated in regional governments. The answer is power is shared between the central government and regional governments. Federal system allows power to be constitutionally shared between the central government and regional units. Question number 5. Which of the following countries is an example of a unitary state? A. United States. B. Ethiopia. C. France. D. Switzerland. The answer is France. France is a unitary state where power is centralized at the national level. Question number 6. A parliamentary system of government is characterized by A. The head of a state being elected directly by the people. B. The fusion of the executive and legislative branches. C. A fixed term presidency. D. An absence of any legislative body. The answer is the fusion of the executive and legislative branches. In a parliamentary system, the executive branch is drawn from the legislature. Question number 7. Which of the following is a key feature of a presidential system of government? A. The head of a state is not directly elected. B. The separation of powers between executive, legislative, and judicial branches. C. The absence of checks and balances. D. The dominance of regional governments over the central government. The answer will be the separation of powers between executive, legislative, and judicial branches. A presidential system ensures a clear separation of powers among the branches of government. Question number 8. In a parliamentary system, the Prime Minister is A. Elected directly by the people. B. Appointed by the head of state. C. Chosen by the majority party or coalition in parliament. D. A lifetime position. The answer will be chosen by the majority party of coalition in parliament. The Prime Minister is typically the leader of the majority of coalition in parliament. Question number 9. Which of the following is a disadvantage of a parliamentary system? A. It encourages authoritarianism. B. It lacks accountability to the legislature. C. The executive may dissolve the legislature permanently. D. It creates a rigid separation of powers. The answer is the executive may dissolve the legislature permanently. In some parliamentary systems, the executive can dissolve the parliament and call for new elections, which can disrupt stability. Question number 10. What distinguishes a presidential system from a parliamentary system? A. The lack of a head of state in a presidential system. B. The executive is part of the legislature in a presidential system. C. The president is directly elected and serves a fixed term. D. The legislature has no role in electing the executive in a parliamentary system. The answer is the president is directly elected and serves a fixed term. In a presidential system, the president is elected separately and serves a fixed term. Question number 11. The main difference between state and government is A. The government is permanent while the state is temporary. B. The state is an abstract entity while the government is a concrete organization. C. The government controls the state. D. There is no difference between the two. The answer is the state is an abstract entity while the government is a concrete organization. The state refers to the overarching political entity while the government is the body that governs it. Question number 12. The relationship between the state and the government is best described as A. The government represents the state in action. B. The government is always independent of the state. C. The state is subordinate to the government. D. The government exists only during times of crisis. The answer is the government represents the state in action. The government on behalf of the state to implement laws and policies. Question number 13. Which of the following is a characteristic of the state but not of the government? A. It can change frequently. B. It has permanent sovereignty over its territory. C. It creates and enforces laws. D. It operates at local and regional level only. The answer is it has permanent sovereignty over its territory. The state is permanent and maintains sovereignty, while government can change. Question number 14. In a democracy, the government A. derives its power from the state's sovereignty. B. Functions independently of the state's law. C. Has absolute power over the state. D. Exists without accountability to the people. The answer is derives its power from the state's sovereignty. The government functions within the framework of the state's sovereignty. Question number 15. Which of the following is not true about the state? A. It is an independent political entity. B. It includes the government as one of its components. C. It's responsible for enforcing international laws. D. It has defined territory and population. The answer will be it is responsible for enforcing international laws. While the state participates in international relations, enforcing international laws is not its primary role. Question number 16. What type of state structure does Ethiopia have? A. Unitary. B. Federal. C. Confederal. D. Autonomous. The answer is federal. Ethiopia follows a federal system where power is constitutionally shared between the central government and regions. Question number 17. One of the strengths of Ethiopia's federal structure is A. Power is concentrated in the central government. B. Regions have autonomy to govern themselves. C. There is no division of responsibilities. D. It eliminates regional governments. The answer is regions have autonomy to govern themselves. Ethiopia's federal system allows regions to manage affairs. Question number 18. A limitation of Ethiopia's federal system is A. It lacks regional autonomy. B. It can lead to conflicts between regional and central governments. C. It prevents the protection of minority rights. D. It eliminates the role of the central government. The answer is it can lead to conflicts between regional and central governments. In federal systems, tensions may arise over the division of power. Question number 19. Which of the following is true about Ethiopia's system of government? A. It operates on a parliamentary model. B. It has a weak regional government system. C. It enforces strict centralization of power. D. It has based on a confederal system. The answer is it operates on a parliamentary model. Ethiopia uses a parliamentary system where the prime minister is chosen by the majority in parliament. Question number 20. What is the significant difference between federal and unitary systems in Ethiopia's context? A. The federal system grants no power to the central government. B. The federal system ensures complete independence for regions. C. The federal system constitutionally distributes power to regions. D. The unitary system provides greater autonomy than the federal system. The answer will be the federal system constitutionally distributes power to regions. Ethiopia's federal system allows regions to have constitutional autonomy. Question number 21. One strength of Ethiopia's federal system is A. It promotes uniformity across regions. B. It allows regions to manage their own affairs. C. It eliminates conflicts between the regions and the central government. D. It abolishes regional governments. The answer will be it allows regions to manage their own affairs. Ethiopia's federal system grants autonomy to regions, enabling them to govern based on local needs. Question number 22. A limitation of the federal government in Ethiopia is A. It ensures centralization of power. B. It limits regional governments' ability to legislate. C. It may lead to regional conflicts or secessionist movement. D. It discourages regional representation. The answer is it may lead to regional conflicts or secessionist movement. In Ethiopia's federal structure, strong regional autonomy can sometimes result in tensions with the central government or among regions. Question number 23. Which of the following is a strength of a unitary state compared to a federal state? A. It promotes equal resources distribution across regions. B. It ensures absolute autonomy for local governments. C. It allows for diverse governance practices across regions. D. It prevents over-centralization of power. The answer will be it promotes equal resources distribution across regions. A unitary state often has more centralized control, allowing for equitable allocation of resources. Question number 24. What is one of the main reasons Ethiopia adopted a federal system? A. To centralize power for administrative efficiency. B. To accommodate the country's ethnic and linguistic diversity. C. To eliminate regional governments. D. To promote a unitary identity among its people. The answer will be to accommodate the country's ethnic and linguistic diversity. Ethiopia's federal system was designed to address its diverse ethnic and cultural compositions by granting autonomy to different regions. Question number 25. Which of the following is a common limitation of federal systems like Ethiopia's? A. Complete lack of local governance. B. Difficulty in managing resources across regions. C. Excessive centralization of decision making. D. Absence of regional autonomy. The answer is difficulty in managing resources across regions. Federal system can face challenges in balancing resources distribution and managing disparities among regions. Dear viewers and listeners of this YouTube channel, this is all about Unit 1 and Unit 2. If you have any question and comment, you are welcome. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. See you in Unit 3. Thank you.